Alright guys, so this is a narration I've been wanting to do. This is my second go around with this video. The first one I forgot, to make sure the audio was straight, so it's my second go around. That's okay. Maybe I missed some things. Maybe I missed something that I want to say. Alright guys, so see if we can keep this around 10 to 12 minutes. Basically, I'm gonna show you guys, I'm gonna talk about my physical strength. See, it's very hard for me to listen to all this riffraff talking about my mental and all type of stuff, because see, no one ever came in my face with no crazy stuff. It's very difficult to hear about people making fun of you or this or that, because nobody would ever never want to step up. That's the whole thing. That's why it seems like it's a dream. It seems like it's not even real. But anyway, let's get to this, guy. So I think I was around 36 years old in this video, or 37. And I decided just to make some videos of me, just seeing a little bit what I do in the gym. Now, this is me, guys, when I'm like not really in shape. I was about 163 pounds. We're going to look at two videos. This first one I'm going to show you guys, I was around 163 pounds. And you're about to see some scrawny little dude doing some stuff that he ain't supposed to be doing. By the way, UNLV gym was the best gym I ever been to. Maybe I do a narration of a video I did walking around the place, but I believe I paid $25 a month to go to this gym. It's probably $50 now. It was about 5 minutes from my apartment. So you guys know I was in the gym. Like, it was nothing stopping me from being in the gym when you got a beautiful gym like this only 5 minutes from where you live. It was so nice. Until they put an Einstein bagels on the first floor, and next thing you know, I started getting gluten exposure. This is around the time where I was just like, oh, forget it. I'm gonna have to isolate myself. I said, they putting gluten, airborne gluten, in the gym. And just think, guys, I'm probably the only one walking around in this gym who knows about that. Everybody else oblivious to what's going on. Let's get to this, guys. I'm gonna narrate this as we go along. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's the Conscious One. Just gonna make a video. About to do this pec fly. You guys see, pec fly only goes up to 250. Stop it right there. So this pec fly only goes up to 250 pounds. Why is that, guys? Because the average person walking around would not be able to move this thing over their own body weight, if that. Now, I'm not saying nobody can do what I'm doing in this video, but what I'm saying is, if the average person could do what I'm showing in this video, then the max capacity on this machine would have been a lot higher. Maybe it would have been around 400, 450. Let's move along. Apparently, they didn't make this machine strong enough for abnormally strong people like myself. Nah, I'm just kidding, y'all. But we're gonna try this 250 to see what it's feeling like. Give me 1 second, y'all. Stop it right there. Now you see, guys, I look like a little skinny, scrawny dude, skinny legs, right? You see somebody like this on the street, you don't really think much of them. First thing you think about is, oh, I can handle this guy. Stuff like that. Maybe a 200-pound male walking around will see somebody like this. Oh, I can handle this guy, no problem. Now, the thing I want to pay attention to is how I start off on this thing, guys. I want you guys to really pay attention to how I move this with ease. Never mind what I do in the middle. Some people say, oh, you was putting your weight down on the thing. You wasn't doing it right. What I'm focused on is how I started and how I ended it. let's see how the ease of how I started. Even if you say I was putting my weight on it, I don't got that much weight to put on 250 pounds. I'm only 163, and I'm sitting down. All that weight, where's all that weight? Where's that strength coming from to move that thing? My upper body, of course. With ease. This is 250 pounds, guys. How much does Anthony Joshua weigh? About 250 something pounds, right? How much does Lennox Lewis weigh? About, when his fighting days, around 250 pounds. So what I'm trying to say is the average. There's no equality. Another 160-pound male will look at me, and I'm looking at them, and they thinking ain't me. This is why I'm telling y'all, familiarity ain't familiarity. The average 160-pound walking around does not thinks that they like me. They don't know they not me. They think I'm like them though. Stop it right there. We're gonna move on. Now, the next one. Now, in this one, you guys gonna see a more muscular, conscious one. What is the weight difference? I'm gonna tell you guys right now, 5 pounds. One, I was 163. This one, I was 168. Let's see how I look. First thing I notice about myself is a more cut face, jawbone poked out. It's only a 5 pound difference. Okay, so this person is obviously more muscular than the last person. It's a 5 pound difference, but this is when I was almost in tip top shape. Okay. Now the reps that I did on this one, I only put it at 220. But the moral of this story, I don't want to keep this long. There's no equality between another 160-pound person and me. There's no equality there. Now, if they're an athlete, that's different. If they just the average person walking around, they not equal to me. I'm literally like a weapon to another 160-pound person unless they're a professional athlete. Can you imagine me, guys, training with a boxing trainer and learning how to focus that energy into my left hooks? My left hooks will be deadly. My hooks would be deadly. I remember one time I was taking a gym class in college, and we was doing the teacher had us doing this thing where we would just hit this pad. We'd do a left hook on a pad, and I remember when I hit it with a hook, I hit it with a left hook too. I never forget it. It made such a loud sound that everybody just stopped and stared. Like, what in the world was that? It wasn't the same sound as the other people who hit the bag. That's what I'm telling you guys is no equality. There's no such thing as equality. You got a 160-pound person, and then you got another 160-pound person who doing something that there's no equality there. I would have to train with a professional athlete. The average 160-pound person walking around here is a weakling to me. They think I'm like them, though. I'm not. Me transferring that energy, getting my legs in shape, start running and training with a boxing. Them hooks would be deadly, man. I mean, deadly. Them hooks, it'd be crazy. See what I'm saying? So I just want to tell y'all about that. Now, just to end it, here I am, 45 years old. Somebody say you probably still can't. Let me tell you guys something right now. I could walk into a gym today, not in shape, at age 45, and move 300 pounds, just like how y'all see in this video. Say, why is that? Because my mind is trained. Everything with me is kind of like muscle memory. I don't have the same operating system as everybody else. Like, okay, now I'm 45, I'm out of shape. No, I'm telling you guys, I could walk into a gym today and do a pec fly on 300 pounds, like I'm just picking up back where I just left off from. It's all mental. But a 160-pound person walking around being able to do a pec fly twice their size, that's a dangerous weapon walking around. But somebody else, they look at me, they all, oh, he looks so cute and cuddly. That's why I get so sick of hearing people talk about what I used to be and people pleasing. I mean, do you really know what you're dealing with? A mental, dangerous, mentally and physically. And you have to sit here and listen to people talk about you being a people pleaser and people clowning you and making fun of you. Like, it's all talk. Talk is so cheap. You're dealing with a dangerous person, mentally and physically. And I've been so patient, like everybody, you've been so patient. The average person could not tolerate all the mess that the mess that they've been hearing. When you physically and mentally way above everybody else and you so kind and you guys sit back and listen to this nonsense. It's nonsense.